Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite World live from That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. This is it, people. The moment that we've been waiting for. 10 weeks of competition leads to this. I'm your host, Golden Boy, and I couldn't be more pumped to be here because we're about to see the greatest Fortnite players in the world go up against each other in duos competition. Millions in prizing on the line, and most importantly, what's right behind me, the championship, the trophy, and the first ever Fortnite World Champion. We're going to crown that today, and it's going to be awesome. And I want to know if everyone here in the Arthur Ashe Stadium, are you hyped? Are you ready? You know what? Maybe I can't do the job. I think this will do some justice. Now, I know everyone here is excited to get to the games, and we're going to do so in a little bit. The players are gearing up and getting ready to go. You know that each and every one of you inside of this stadium, you're just pumped. You've had your opportunity to go out to the festival. You've managed to meet up with your friends and enjoy some great times here in New York City. And obviously, our players are here to win a world championship. And the good news is we have two players standing by with Jordan Fisher, looking like they can contend for the top of the mountain.
Thank you, GB. You are a handsome man. Now, I'm going to be super honest and very forward right now when I say that I've got two of my favorite people in this stadium right now that are competing together. Two of my favorite people to play with, two of my favorite people to watch and study. We have Sean and Aiden. Aiden, one of the most dominating controller players in the world. He's proved it time and time again. With Sean on mouse and keyboard, one of the most mechanically skilled and gifted players in all of Fortnite. Now, with this combination of one of you on controller and one of you on mouse and keyboard, there's got to be some pretty unique strategy that you guys can pull together. About that.
Our synergy is great. He's one of the best mechanical players. His tunnels are insane watching him play. And just, you know, me being an aggressive player and having good aim, we really combo together well. And I'm hoping we're going to do good.
1000%. Now, Sean, you both competed in the Pro-Am yesterday, which was a lot of fun. We all know that was a very sweaty lobby. But your thought process, your strategy going into the day, tell me how that differs from yesterday and your performance there.
I think yesterday was like super fast paced. You get kills to place well. But today we're going to go for end game, play super slow, and hope we can kill it end game.
Always a pleasure to hear from the Ghost duo. They're going to look to go to the top, and they very well might do that. Now, I asked you guys earlier, I said, are you ready? So I'm going to ask you again, New York City, are you ready? Oh, no, I got to take the earpiece off. New York City, this is my hometown, and I know we can make some noise, so I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you ready? The Fortnite World Cup Finals start now. Let's send it over to your casters, Courage and Ninja.
Ladies and
World Cup Finals live from New York City. Everything on the line here today. My name is Jack Courage Dunlap. Well, guess what? I'm joined by a surprise guest appearance. For today's action, Ninja, dude, the emotion here is insane.
You have no idea, man. These guys have been playing for months. Eating, sleeping, breathing Fortnite.
Led to this. I know the nerves absolutely at an all-time.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. I'm just casting.
I'm not even playing.
Meanwhile, they're paying for $15 million, but it's not your normal Fortnite rules we're going to be playing today. Let's take a look at the format, catch everyone up to speed. I know a lot of new eyes will be on Fortnite competitive today. And Ninja, here's the format for points. So, this is duos. If you place the top 15 duos in this game, they earn 3 points. Top 10, they earn 5 points. Top 5, they earn 7 points. And finally, the Victory Royale, they earn 10 points. Now, those points cannot stack, meaning in a game, you can only get a max of 10 basic points. Also, 1 point per elimination. So, finding that good balance between the limbs and the is very key. Here's the prize money breakdown. Followed in competitive gaming for a long, long time. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, I mean, you're looking at first place, $3 million. I mean, heck, I'd even settle for third at 1.8.
Settle for 1 point.
Settle, I'll settle. No, we both been competing for a long time.
I love you,
Right there again. Everyone who made it this far, $50,000 in their pocket, but their eyes are on that top 10. They want to jump up that prize money ladder. Again, we are live right now from the Fortnite World Cup Finals. There are so many talented players here today from across the world. You want to hear your thoughts on Twitter. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Really, anywhere you can use hashtags. I know we both have our predictions.
You want to go first?
No. You go first. Who for you is your standout that you're looking to see if they can take it home today?
Dude, man, I mean, I gotta give it up to Mongol and I think they're gonna definitely close it out. I really am just super interested to see how they play. Been watching a lot of their World Cups after they've already qualified. Hands down, one of the most aggressive duos throughout, the qualification. But are they gonna do that here? Are they gonna go for placement? Or are they gonna still WP like they've always been doing?
That's typically been their gameplay of choice. There's a look again at Mongrel and Mitro, both qualifying from Europe. You see, last time they played in the week they qualified, their tropical played. So will that remain the same today? These battles, these fights for the different points. You go with the European duo. Yeah. European duo as well. Another young squad, Mr. Savage M. Dude, Mr. Savage M is cool. Anytime I met him, I'm scared of him. They're absolutely insane, as you can see right here on your screen. We'll get them and Ninja, I mean, you've watched all these guys. They're absolutely one of the best players in the world, but it's almost like these guys are in a class of their own.
They are, man. I mean, I've competed against some of these guys in some other online tournaments as well, and I mean, literally watching Benji just slay out an entire lobby by himself in squads it's like it's art, man. You know, what these guys do, it's art, so enjoy.
I know Mr. Savage having a public match got like 40+ eliminations, which is unheard of all by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch, though, this weekend. I've been just looking on my phone already. I'm seeing 1 million+ of you guys tuning in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch. You've got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter,
gonna watch
also a new Fortnite.com.
Someone's gonna watch some
You
YouTube
can go take a
today.
look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone at home looking forward to seeing their top players perform. This place
I'm
now
a
is
hacker.
insane. I mean, this is one of the most ridiculous arenas I think I've ever seen for an esports event, and I know people flooding on it from the outside. I can't wait to get started.
Dude, this is literally what I've been waiting for
Hacker.
like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely such a hacker.
All right, in the qualifying matches on Sunday, you're playing against in a lobby, maybe like 4.
Yeah, also other things that note to take to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings here, increased material payment. You want to explain to everyone at home exactly how that all works?
So unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination, right, you're going to be granted with 50 health, shield, depending on what your missing. And that's also
Not you. What do you mean, not
he
you?
also dropped 50
I'm a
bags
hacker,
of
not
each
you.
wood, brick, and
What do you
metal.
mean, not you?
So, you know, eliminations are definitely going
I'm
to pay
not a
off. Early
hacker.
game if you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep. And
Saying I'm a
remember that, so you
hacker,
get
but
a
what
full
do you mean you're
elimination,
saying
not when
I'm
you
a
knock
hacker?
down an opponent.
Correct.
So if I knock a player, you'll see in this a lot more times teams will immediately try to finish that elimination, get the help, go pick up the materials, maybe secure some
I
extra.
know he's saying, but
There's a
text me.
typical lobby
I
screen,
mean, what do
you
you
know,
mean
Ninja,
keep
I was
texting?
laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier. Old. Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, what would you have spent your money on? I don't even want to know. Why not even ask that?
Dude, at 16, man, just a bunch of candy and energy drinks, man. I didn't really.
So basically the same as today.
Exactly. Nothing really would change. Nothing's changed.
No, it's so much fun, man. Again,
I know, you were in Young was that your video, but
Yeah, man.
you know, Aiden has been
who,
landing
who's the hacker? Why are we saying the hacker?
notes about, you know, tilted towers or neo tilted as it's now called, and where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games. How detrimental could be to your how far are you kind of and get taken out? What do you go for? You land there, you just go and play your game.
No, I think
you shy away.
these guys have been practicing. They know. They know that they're going to be contested. They know that they're not exactly how they've been practicing the last 10 World Cup qualifiers. They know exactly where they go, push where they're going to push, and you know they're not going to care who it's going to be. Now, me. Qualifiers online, it just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to play, you know, from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the first times we've seen something like this, a qualifying like this, and dude, I'm just excited to watch these kids dominate the next freaking 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm ready to stay here all night.
Hey, I'm down to stay here all night. I have no problem with that. I'm sure the arena is as well. When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that stands out to me, though, it will never feel the exact same as it does as playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share you think that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
We'll do what I always tell people when they're saying, you know, hey, Ninja, I'm going to a tournament. Any advice, right? You know, it's, dude, do exactly what you do at home. No shoes at home, what you're going to do. If you don't wear any socks at all or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you should be wearing right now when you're competing, right?
Yep.
Don't try to change anything up. Drink what you normally drink before the games, water, energy drinks, whatever the case may be, or, you know, eat what you're going to eat. Do not change anything up. It's very important to get in that mental state of what you do and how you've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of stuff as far as like don't change your sleep schedule and what you're gonna do for this. Like literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about how there's $30 million on the line in the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today and tomorrow, but there's already been $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the Creative World Cup Finals. Let's take a look.
Plays, and we're here in the player lounge right now, joined by the winners of the Creative World Cup. First of all, congratulations. Now, Scissors, how does it feel now to solidify that title?
It's kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Now, Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You could tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
Here it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger.
You realize that that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. If you want to practice with dev runs, you need to like do it slow. Don't go in blindly. Like try and like change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still. And yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I would probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18 and he just won $336,000. What are you going to do with the prize? Congratulations again, absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team. $1.3 million won. I'm going to address the elephant in the room here, and it's not Tim the Tabman. You didn't win that, Tyler.
That's correct.
What exactly happened here?
That's correct. No, we got 4th place, but you know, the crew that I picked out, man, Tal, Taco, just a good bunch of kids. I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the creators. And just a lot of passion from these guys, man. And, you know, I was really happy that I was able to, not even me, together, 300 or 295,000 as a team.
Dude.
I mean, little whips.
I'll join you in 5 minutes.
Or the individuals and fans who traveled. It's their first time to New York City, such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the game so we can get it all launched for you. But trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first Vic Roy, man. Who's it going to be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's going to win today? Scream it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of gibberish.
I think I hear Mongrel, Mitro.
go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now.
Jesus, this is going to be intense. I mean, there's nothing more, honestly, nerve-wracking than the initial launch. Off the bus, man, you're flying. Someone's going to die. Someone's going to be eliminated. Who's going to be the first one? Yep. You don't want to be the first one knocked out in the World Cup. I mean, literally, I knocked him like, it was the first game in the Pro-Am, and that was just amazing. You can't live that down. I don't want to be the first person knocking this.
No, for sure. As now we immediately hop on board with my pick to dominate today, Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, and they're heading right towards Happy Hamlin, a place they've gone home so many times, and this is contested.
It's already contested.
You're flying on into here. The early game so key in Benji Fishy put shots down range with that revolver, but area is contested. You see they're kind of split from each other right now. What are their comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of information they can pass off to each other is going to be very important. They've been practicing this landing. I'm pretty sure I've watched these guys play literally every week because they're from EU, so they were before NA qualifiers. Yeah. And yeah, this is exactly where they normally land. Savage and Benji, they don't always land on top of one another. And you're honestly at a disadvantage if you do land in the same house. You're just going to be getting less shields from one another, right? Less shields, getting shots and things like that. And I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this out. Are they going to be aggressive? Or are they going to back down?
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed. It is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe for the peak Frosty Flights, Paradise Palms, Lucky Landing, all not safe. Keep an eye on this fight. 98 players remaining right now in this game. Now, we mentioned the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20, 30 materials like it's nothing. Let's shift our focus, though, towards the middle of the map here at Dusty Divot, and it looks like Landjock and Punisher go out very, very early in this first game to Tetra and Eclipse, the new rogue members.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You already got only a match left with 10 kills. Early game fights is so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very calm and actually going into it. You're trying to ramp rush somebody because if you make it there, they shoot you out and you have no max. I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself.
And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per elim, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little more passively. No, because of those early elims, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty men, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves. They've got metal built. The fun material is going to be lacking.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get a 500 metal, which is going to be there most valuable asset here landing in Dusty. What I'm just interested to see is, they have no rotation assets. When you look over there, so hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate. There are no balls that spawn in Dusty, so no ballers. It's going to be very difficult to make the late game if you guys don't have some sort of crazy rotation. Shadow Bomb.
Another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how the materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are already just on light HP are in a tough spot, and there it is. Scarlet and duo Bell get the quick elimination onto Brush. And that's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment on the rough start. So much stone in Fatal Fields. Fatal Fields, underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly. And, there's definitely some metal that you can gather around. Things like that. Some crackers there in the sticks. Listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land Fatal Fields, know how to actually navigate the loop in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right, same. I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on. Actually, head on up near Lazy Lagoon. And Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to
yeah.
with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who'd like to land here?
All right, so there's go on the boat, on the ship. Every single one of the masts is like 200. So you definitely want to go for those. Easily get maximum membership. It's probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is, and like the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people left, I mean, how soon is it going to be?
We're going to have Storm Surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like, this is going to be nuts. You guys don't know what Storm Surge is. Basically, anything that has done the least amount of damage is going to start.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Quexy right now. Happy, Ninja. It's not your normal shooter. You get to loot up and freely grab everything on here. Look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single slot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about it takes 2 seconds to be caught off guard. And boom, there goes 100, 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, comes down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players, so keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hands are going to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend, solos and in duos, is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him. Like, going to try to save his teammate. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a, like, the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2. Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Playing the low ground, trying to spray out the opponent, and look at the material count for Volks. Up to 35 total builds. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will rotate on out of here. Hype circle. Don't want the fight in. That's Jay. Now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in. Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go. Getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations, but again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate, but maybe it's a little better than you in combat, you know what I mean? And Airwax and Nikov,
replay.
That replay down.
Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double swallow as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out early on. 70 players left in this game. 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this?
I think the only time that we saw circles were they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized at the beginning of the game. So really no one had to rotate that much and no one had to fight. So now circles are really just coming I mean, you're getting the players who have to get the great aim, aiming people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now look, so many people coming from the south right now. And it's just free kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim, man. You're going to Texture right now already getting beamed. He's spamming the spacebar, trying to make it as difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, look at already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already boxed up and already creating these tunnels. More shots coming down. And he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades. So that's going to be, I mean, if you get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the side, 8 grenades might be the first kills.
Right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that. Just a few brief moments as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his team right next door as well. Medkit. So if you're going to pop that the late game, it appears. They're set up currently in the zone. 68 players left.
Serious. I mean, we only got 2 guns in the threat on combat guns. We have no spray guns. SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that, you know, you've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their one-bys. You know, very difficult. Look at that healing too, though. Yeah. 5 slurps, 2 slurps, 5 chug splashes.
They already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
Super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that, 135 total build. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your the eastern side of the zone. None of these players right now going down on Mongrel. And Mongrel gets immediately ripped in two as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. His duo still alive.
With good rotation, luckily.
Definitely has a bunch to, you know, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. Metro, 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone in their back, Metro's goal, spray players who have to push the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage. They've got to push right out of it. Metro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in, everyone knows that.
Very little ammo, though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still, though, only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to run. The zone's still pushing. 61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall and he wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's going to be able to pop that slurp. He's got
the storm surge on.
Trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's going to need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished, actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health. He's still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced. Some big damage right there, still below. As players are continuing to drop all around, but Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the storm surge. Fantastic composure again, one of the young players on this stage looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more Dubs. The duo
still
down.
So now
above.
Finally above. Finally above. And guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it to late game, but maybe even clutch this win out. He dropped the shotgun.
Okay, there you go.
Got the combat shotgun, one of the greatest shotguns to have late game. He does incredible damage, long range and close range. And all the guys in the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered.
This storm surge is insane. It's still going on.
Finally taken out. 52 players left. And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia. And you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons, Ninja. What is so good about that assault rifle?
It 100% rewards pinpoint accurate players, right? There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right on their head. Boom. You're going to get that headshot. You're going to get 80 points of damage. And there's now the upgraded versions of Legendary and Epic have 10 shots instead of 8. So, I mean, this packs a punch, man. It can really catch players off guard. And that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing against these top players who will literally build and protect themselves when they get shot.
Folks, there are 45 players left in this very, very small zone. We are now on our 6th storm. You see it's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zayt and Zaf right now discussing exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one.
You already got people using shotgun grenades, guys. This is a very far rotation for the second movement circle, so this is actually going to move very quickly. These people are going to potentially get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this first circle goes, this is where people start to only try to use a high ground.
And we know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game. Everyone frantically moving away from the common enemy of everyone, which is that storm circle. Maxwood taking zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the shadow bomb. And does land. Storm? Yes, but taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now. We'll just stay boxed up for a brief moment. As now there's 36 players remaining, stomping the elimination feed. Arkram now goes down as well. You can see the elimination feed on the top left to keep track of your favorite players. There's so much is going on. This is what tunneling is. When you hear players mention tunneling, this is it right here. You move with the zone, you tunnel your way in, give yourself cover, but not a lot of materials left. Only 22 builds, and this zone is stacked. But look who's on the high ground. It's Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing.
That would be your 2 picks, so good for you. All right, I have to owe you a bet there, man. That, all right. Mongo, unfortunately, do you still know if Mitro's still alive? I mean, listen, people are dying left and right, being eliminated. More Savage just used another shotgun grenade. He already had high ground, though. The question is, are people going to try to take it? You know that if you really want the chance to win this, you're going to have to try to take the high ground off him or have a rocket launcher to just take him out of it.
He's just so weakened. Mr. Savage just looks up and beams the player out of the air. It's all Benji, Fishy, and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players left in this one. But 20 duos. There's almost no duos remaining, Ninja.
Right, it's all solos, and this is kind of what's going to happen, man.
Mr. Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji, and listen, Benji's been in this position before. We know he can handle it. Nitro's still in the game as well. I just saw him. He looks incredibly healthy. They're now taking some storm damage. Benji's going to try. Look at the material. Not a lot left. They're only using their shadows. I think he has 1 build left.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10 total builds.
10 total builds.
He's just trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We've made it into our top 10 duos. Now into our top 8. Zayt and Saf now. Zayt and Saf now on the high ground.
This game.
One of the the only duo left. This has a Zayt and Saf win written all over it. Mitro, Mongrel's duo, was all by himself very early on. Still alive in this one. 40R Storm now getting beamed. Can the North American duo of Zayt and Saf close this out? Raining down fire from up top. You see the frantic builds coming in. Benji Fishy goes down. Mega, Mitro, and Scarlet on the low ground. Shots still coming on in. Zayt and Saf just sitting pretty.
Mitro just got a double, I think. 5 limbs.
Tries to get it done. Not enough. Zayt and Saf, 2 versus 1. Will they take game number 1? Yes, they will.
Zayt and Saf had the high ground, and they used it the entire game. Rain fire from above. We're able to pick up 5 limbs plus 10 placement points. That's going to be 15 points. Game 1.
Talk about a monster game number 1. You saw the immediate reaction. They know how key that was. And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite, Ninja. They were the only duo left with still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send 1 player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end, the veteran players of Zayt and Saf take game number 1. And you know, Ninja, that was a big topic of conversation. Players with LAN experience, players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene at these major events for a long time. Will they let the nerves get to them? Guess what? The answer is no. Zayt and Saf take game number 1.
Kept their composure. It was absolutely incredible to watch, man. And seriously, these guys have been absolutely dominant in the World Cup qualifiers online. And it's only fair that they continue to show their dominance here at the actual World Cup stage.
Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible.
Absolutely.
But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 limbs down to those final few moments. Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy, we have to talk about them for a second as well. The European young duo, they were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them, the shockwave grenades as well, and they had no healing left.
It's unfortunate, man. We have a group full of these players who are literally the best in the world. They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have time, they know that whenever there is a moment that they have to shoot the high ground,
What a sigh of relief.
Incredible first game. And we're only just getting
started. Remember, 6 games being played today in the duos competition, in which $15 million will be rewarded. Tomorrow we do it again, except with solos. So you want to stay tuned to the streams. Fortnite.
do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump. And as long as you don't touch any solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double bounce back and forth, man. It's incredible. Probably going to see a lot of players do something like that in the late game on the Tilted, which is way more difficult to do that off a mountain, by the way.
For sure, as we now take a look at the Storm is landing side of the map, and the Storm is very far. Great point to bring up there. We can see on our side, the zone right now basically gets cut off at Dusty Divot and Neo Tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play. So everyone near the middle and south side will have to move, and you see in the elimination feed very early on, Elevate does get cut down. So a tough start for the duo from 100 Thieves right there, as you've got to wonder if Arkram's still alive. Either way, though, Daedra and M11Z
they have players
down in Loot Lake, Lucky Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away, continue to farm up. Lucky Landing is not really a four-person landing. More than two people land here. One of them is going to be leaving a little bit handicapped. He's going to fight right now. So all of his damage that he will take from now on will be permanent unless he gets an elimination and gets.
Look at how good these stink grenades are right now. Scram and Empty have lost so much HP off the start of this one, just from getting ticks. Spray doesn't come up through third party, but we can shut down on the Ewing. So another player putting their attention towards this fight.
Trying to line of sight
at Snobby, but KBB does go down. It's now Ewing all by himself, and no materials left, Ninja.
He can't even take a wall.
They're really, this is an abysmal position to be in. Ewing knows that, trying to fall back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see.
A lot of these players really are kind of hesitant, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of shields.
Are they going to
get
off
the right play?
They're going to push forward.
Ewing, no shield. And he's going to get a double! He's going to get the double and the revive on KBB. And there was some delicious shockwave grenades that just slid down the ramp.
Ewing takes them down. The four builds left. I believe there was some help. The shots that came in from that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Ewing gets the cleanup on the last one right there. What a swing for the duo. Shot does come in onto Keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slacks up against two.
Running out of materials already, and guess what? These guys are at the farthest point of the storm. Yep. So this is not, they can't afford this, right? The longer this takes, they're not going to be able to get materials. They're going to be burning all the materials in this fight right now. So they're definitely going to need these elims to make up for it.
That was
and he took the knock on Landjock.
And Landjock and Punisher went down early last game as well, and it looks like Landjock will suffer the same fate here.
Upgraded combat shot, and Joe's going to take that. Trying to make some plays here. Still out of the 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers advantage. And again, they're about to start moving, so they're going to have to play sooner rather than later.
No ammunition. Very few build. No shield. This spells disaster, and Punisher goes down, and there's the frustration in the player camera right there. Slacks and Keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They got to go very far still. Now over to Neo Tilted, Clicks and Skeptic. In a fight.
Got the shield. Doesn't necessarily want to be he's trying to take small top teammate out. No, he's getting taken. With the trap kill, he's gonna get the knock. Unbelievable, incredible place. Bad Sniper goes down, and now he's continuing to branch out. When you guys are in fights like this, you always want to do exactly what you're doing right now, which is branch out, continue to build these little 1x1s with pyramids, try to confuse your opponents of where you actually are healing up.
Skeptic with 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the number advantage. Clicks has time to pop one mini, and it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Finally get the shotgun.
Yep. Shotgun picked up. Well, they want to go for the second elimination. And we take the oh my God! We got the trap talk. L in real life? Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is Lamb. This dude's gonna come over. But the sticks come in.
6 minutes, 22 health left. Campfire down. He has.
Oh, and look who's here! Third party. Look who's here! NA puts up the take the L, and EU says no, no, no. This is the World Cup, baby. I'm gonna show which continent is best. Mitro and Mongrel, full HP, and they storm roll through.
Duel ins for Mitro.
Clicks right there.
Down low. Wow, incredible. Let's look at that kid. Gold scar, gold combat, heavy shotgun, heavy sniper rifle for taking opponent's walls. Look at they're just healing his bomb rush, and that's going to be it.
There's no shot right there. Skeptic. You saw, hey, putting on a show. I love it. The man does YouTube for a reason. But then also a fantastic player. I think speaks a little bit too soon. Aiden now on your screen. Does knock one. Hasn't finished elimination yet, so still will gain 50 HP if he gets the full. There it is. Now a 2 versus 1. Aiden and Sean. Look at how weak Sean is, though, Ninja.
Sean has absolutely no health. A little bit of shield. Hopefully we're going to drop some minis here. Aiden being the good thing that he is. I'm sure he's calling it out right now. But it is also a 2-on-1, and they don't know, we don't know how weak this guy is right now, but if he is weak, they're going to look to try to trade. And there's a double shotgun shot from 21 White. Players no shield left. They're going to try to put the pressure on. Sean has health, and look how aggressive they're being. They're both one hit. They can actually trap.
They're going for it. They're saying, no, you would have thrown the trap down by now. And there it is. And look at the take from Aiden. The jump out to the side. And they'll be rewarded with shields, with materials. And look, Aiden actually, there was 2 big shields.
Yeah.
Aiden's got the full health.
That's incredible, man.
You see the stats so far in this game. Aiden has done 434 damage, has taken 312, and he's near backup to max health. I know Aiden is a crowd favorite here. Every time the camera goes on, there's a big cheer from this sold-out arena.
For those of you guys who do not know, the Storm Circle is about to update right now. We just saw our second one, forcing everyone out of the north and east side of the map. And also, guess what? Every single llama was found. All 5 llamas have been found, so we have some probably high material players right now.
A lot of rotation.
Oh my god, I can't even... freaking out, man.
You're getting into it.
Looks
right
like a lot of people.
I love it.
Yeah, we're looking around. They're all gone. There's only 1 airdrop that's left, which means a lot of players. It's very difficult, man. Going for airdrops is super risky, but it looks like everyone at the World Cup here is taking their chances.
And what's kind of funny with this zone, as you see it on the bottom right side of your map, the slipstreams are there to basically help everyone get from the southeast, east, and south side of the map easily into this zone. So if you kind of sit outside and wait for players to move in from the slipstream, you might be able to deal a lot of damage. And remember, you might think, oh, well, there's no way you're going to get that elimination. I'm not even talking about that. I'm saying free damage for Storm Surge when that comes into play, because it is going to happen very, very soon here. We're about a minute away.
It literally looks like we've been watching. But there's 84 teams, 84 players left still.
Yep. I guess that's a testament to our observers backstage. Great stuff to them. Sizlucky does take a bit of storm damage right there. Chug splashes in the inventory. And Ninja,
like a dolphin.
Chug splashes have came into this game and they've completely taken competitive by storm. Are they the best healing item early in this meta?
I think that, there's a lot of items that get added where not everyone is all unanimous about it, right? Some people do not like it. But let me tell you something about these splashes. I don't think I've ever seen more positive reactions from an item being added than when Chug splashes were added. I mean, nothing but positivity on Twitter. It was absolutely incredible. I woke up to some delightful posts.
Delightful
just some delightful posts. For those of you guys who don't know what they are, each one splash, they come in packs of 2, you can stack up to 6, they give you 20 health, 4 shield, whatever you're missing.
And they're instant. You throw them down the ground, and they can be used to heal you and your teammates around you, as well as, if you really want to be a troll, your enemies that you knocked. Here are Mongrel and Micho in the zone, and you talked about this inventory. I'm going to come out and say it right now. There is no way someone in this lobby has a better inventory than what Mongrel has right now. And when you come into this, they were already in your top 3. So they're in a position right now, Ninja, where they have a pop-off performance right here. With only 6 games being played after the first 2, they could be your leaders.
Absolutely. I mean, they were only 2 points away from first. Yep. And they didn't even win the game. And Mongrel went down early before placing points were even rewarded. So, Sean in another fight with Quentin. And his squad, Sean trying to take some walls here. And he's out of light ammo.
Out of materials.
And he's out of materials. So he can't even spray right now. The only thing you can do is spray an AR, and that's not really going to be effective against top players if you're actually trying to take walls.
Well, the player tried to drop a trap down low to bait Aiden, but Aiden does not fall for it. This seasoned veteran trying to cover his back. Players beginning to spray on through. Stink bombs dropping, and there's one a limb. Another shot comes in.
Get his shield. That's why he went for the thirst.
Yep.
And grabbed the map. 365 maps now. He is on more than that.
Get out of the stinks. They've got to get out of the stinks.
So weak 2.
Look at how weak they are.
And don't they can get both Sean and Aiden. I think that's exactly what they did. They split up. Now he's trying to take him 1-by-1. Getting pushed by more than one person.
Quick reaction from Aiden, but this looks like it could spell disaster for the duo. Damage dealt 639. He does go down, though the quick edit comes
making
through.
plays. Now it's up to Sean. Can he clutch it? Only 2 HP. Got some minis. Picked up some ammunition now for his minigun. But looks like Spades is just way more healthy. And obviously, there's 3 other players who are around him as well. So what's he going to do? Looks like he's going for high ground, smart play, but he's out of meds.
Oh, no, he does. He's got wood. He's good. Yeah, we both freaked out.
Going to put himself in a nice pyramid. For those of you guys who don't know, when a brick or a metal pyramid,
big thing to note, look at his zone. He has to push. That's it. He has to push. He has 52 health, but the zone is right at his back. He's got to go. Don't even worry about Storm Surge. They're 446
aside as well. Has a shot,
this
and he's going to be taken down. I mean, that's just the worst position to be in any competitive game, is being weak, low materials, low health, and being forced to push in.
Every time you watch Aiden, and whoever he's playing with, they are always the most aggressive, it appears.
Yes.
If you remember the famous moment, I think for me, arguably one of the most famous moments in Fortnite competitive history was the Nick Merckx and Aiden duo, where they made it into the big bonus about a year ago, and a crowd popped off. Well, they're always scrappy getting into eliminations. Here, the stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage in the game. The average in the lobby was 80. They were 600 above in this lobby already. Unfortunately, though, when you fight that much, there's a higher chance of you going down. Speaking of potential fights, here's Sizzlucky and Brush, who we saw earlier on in the last game at Fatal Fields struggle to stay alive. Now in another tough spot, as they're both low on shields and low on health.
Decent rotation items, 2 shadows on the launch pad. Again, I always want to keep stressing that, because you guys have some launch pads, even one shadow can get you into another zone. Right? It's going to hopefully get you those placement points that you need, or even put you in a position to get some eliminations. Yeah, as you said with Aiden, we mentioned earlier, people going to change how they're going to play. Right? Are they going to do it? And guess what? I'm pretty sure we can say that Aiden Squad is not doing anything different. They're being incredibly aggressive. They're putting the damage down. And unfortunately, there were just too many players who took advantage that they were weak.
And that was the top 5 leading into this game. You see it updated again right there on your screen of where the leaderboard is at the moment. Mito and Mongrel staying alive,
in a great spot,
holding this pyramid edit. And for people at home who might not know, he's not exposed right there, right, Ninja? He's moving through his build.
Correct. As you guys are moving through a pyramid, hit edit on it. You cannot be seen, right? You can also see through it. It's a very amazing feature. Fortnite Battle Royale.
Fortnite Battle Royale, the ultimate Battle Royale experience.
Ultimate Battle Royale experience, man. Blue T is in the storm, taking damage, a lot of damage, and he's still going to be rotating. Road taking damage as well. Thomas going to have to make some plays. And there goes Road. He actually just got knocked. 66 players remain. I'm wondering if
there's 3 high ground mountains in play. And a drone ship.
If you guys can get up on top of those, guess what? You have ultimate high ground on the map without having to place any nats. It's incredible. You can't get sniped from above, and you can deal as much damage as you want. Also, it's incredibly difficult to shoot players that are up there. 100%. But it's important to know that after the 5th circle closes in, those air vents will stop working. So if you don't have any rotation to get down, glide or redeploy, anything like that, yikes. That's a massive yikes. So you have to pray that someone puts a launch pad down underneath it somehow.
Yep.
And go for it. Risk it all.
Most of these teams won't mess that up now. There's a team that's a victory royale. Placement points. Placement in these games. It was Zayt and Saf, and they're currently set on up in this zone for the moment.
Did they just get the zone as well? Are they the youngest? I mean, they're close enough for sure. See, actually, no, they got to rotate a little bit, but they got 4 shot waves remaining.
Yep. And they'll be all right. They'll be able to make it happen.
Airwax and Peacock, man. Here we go. They have to rotate the far. Look how many stack players are on this side of the lobby right now. They're all going to have to move very soon.
Yeah. Arthur and Falconer have a tough rotation ahead. Slacks and Keys. Watch them fight a little bit earlier on against Landjock and
to pop those heals to his teammates.
Yep. No, he's full. No, teammate's full. Teammate's full.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Teammate's full.
You know, I was playing with Myth the other day, and he was using a lot of he's really sensitive on it.
We'll let you and Myth handle that one. As again, it seems like some tension there, but we continue to. I love it. 6 folks. The match will be going up out the dead.
Waar staan ze sferen?
Everyone to get in where the safe zone is right now. It is moving in towards Pleasant Park. Guys, this is
Waar is
absolutely
het?
insane. 51 play.
Hoeveel kilometer zijn je? Wat is dit?
Zo stap naar boven. En je kunt zo naar. Is dan niet voor deze, ja? Dat is wel dat ik het zo doe.
Ja. Ja, ja. Huh? Thanks. Ja.
Heb je alles gedronken, hè?
Huh?
Heb je alles gedronken?
Weet ik. Zit er niet te slurp. Ik ben hier naartoe. Oh, wauw. Hier zijn sowieso mensen. Oh, gegarandeerd.
Waarom? Wauw, deze was er al.
Nee hoor, nooit.
Dit is een nieuwe ding.
Ja. Ja.
Okay.
Hoor mensen. Volgens mij. Doe even. Be quiet.
Ik heb niet iets gedaan.
Van Animo. Animo. Ja. Ik geloof dat de machine is, maar zitten ze niet. Is het fijn samen? Sniper vrij.
Put it on a kid, stop fucking with me.
Ik hoor ook een kist. Oké, wacht even, hè. Dit wapen is ook goed hoor, vergis je niet. Dit wapen is echt sterk. Hij schiet ietsjes langzaam dan de andere, maar het wapen is kat. Cadeautjes. Nou ja, ik wil een beetje geen cadeautje. Welke wapen is goed?
Terug?
Nou ja.
Als je terug in de kust, zeg stop. Ja. Waar is de kust dan?
Nu pak ik deze. Weet je wat?
Er is Mimi.
Vooruit. Zo, 12. Raar dat iemand hier is gekomen. Er zijn een kist. Kan niet. Dat triggert gewoon.
Gouden kist hebben we gezien.
Nee.
Ik heb er wel van.
Ja.
En die is weggedaan, hè?
I know. Oh, ik kan er doorheen. Oh, gaat vanzelf. Oh, cool.
Ja, dus heb je dat ook laten.
Oh, nog een bootjes. Oh ja, shit, run.
Where I marked is next door.
Kijk even next, we gaan van die storm. Die rond. Run.
Playing and practicing. Guess what? They just took the game number 2. You gotta be pumped right now, man. Once you win one of these games, you can't let up, though. Again, and that's why I love that energy. Immediately, just I felt like he was just talking about what are we gonna do next. Hey, man, good job on that. Let's do it again. Yeah. Right? How are we gonna change? Maybe even do better somehow. Get more limbs in Game 3.
So for sure, and they know that they're not going to take their foot off the gas pedal. Folks, we have our standings after game number 2. Where are things playing on out? It is still Zayt and Sap at the top. Dubs and Mega at 18 points in second. Zexro and Vinny, with that performance, go from 0 points up to 17, Ninja. And that is the beauty of how this plays on out. Anyone can have a pop-off game and come right back. Mongrel and Mitro still in your top 5, as well as Serpent Hype, Nerox, Item, Forward, and Tux, Snappy, and Red Rush all there. While Zayt and Sap do have a nice little lead right now, nobody is safe from the rest of this lobby, I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, just take a look at the points, Courage. You got 11 points, right? Benji and Mr. Savage, they fell out of the top 10. Look at that. Storm and Epic Whale, 12 points. Daedra, 12 points, 12 points, 12 points. All they need is 2 or 3 points, 2 or 3 points right there, and boom, they'll move up 6 places. Yep. You know what I mean? So it's still anyone's game, all right? 2 pop-off games, 1 pop-off game, boom, you're already in the top 5.
Remember, if you get 50th place or 11th place, from that whole time in between, you win $100,000 as a duo.
Still.
But if you go from 10th up to 1st, it jumps all the way to $3 million. So everyone, eyes on that top prize. We are just 1/3 of the way through the action today, but I know we've had a lot of fun up here, Ninja. What an absolute blast. Ladies and gentlemen,
here,
can we give a round of applause to Ninja for hopping in for some guest casting? What a great job.
Thank you, man.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Pleasure to be here.
That's going to do it for us for now up here on the caster desk, but I know Zeke is down on the floor with some notes for you all.
Thank you guys so much, man. What an awesome first 2 set of games from Sap and Zayt locking down the
What's about that?
to Zexro and Vinny just coming in.
Damage
so clutch. And of course,
Huh?
you've been here. We got to see Ninja. He got to go ahead and commentate some games. So what I want to know from you is, have you guys had a good time? Have you enjoyed it? If so, let's just let me hear you. You know, that was so. Let's pretend I didn't ask. Have you guys been enjoying yourselves?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, we've got quite a bit more games left to get through, but you know, if you've been watching for a long time, you know I'm a big fan of everyone. It's all about bringing people together, and I like to say Fortnite fam. That's my thing. That's what I do. And you know, there's actually a lot of people from around the world that have been to watch, to be part of all of this. And I thought, what better way to to give back to you guys than to teach you how to say Fortnite from all around the world. So in just a moment, we're going to take a look at the video, and I can't wait because this is actually the first time I'm seeing this. A lot of work went into making this happen. So I can't wait for us to watch this together. Let's take a look.
Hello Fortnite fam. Fortnite 팬 여러분들 안녕하세요. Real Fortnite 팀이야.
Eu tirei tutorial.
Achei a Fortnite book.
Eu olhei para o Fortnite.
What's up Fortnite fam? Fortnite 팬 여러분들 안녕하세요.
What's up Fortnite fam? Hey, John Fortnite fam. What's up Fortnite fam?
Was geht Fortnite Freunde?
冠军等着我们。
What's up Fortnite fam?
Yo, what's up Fortnite fam?
We're trying to boss.
Sorry, I'm texting.
What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam?
What's up Fortnite fam?
E aí galera do Fortnite.
What's up, Fortnite fam?
G'day Fortnite fam.
Bonjour, comment ça va les
G'day Fortnite fam. Cheer up Fortnite fam. What up boys?
Eek.
That was even better than I thought it would be. Just embrace it. Like Fortnite fam. Get used to it. We're here to stay. Now, guys, you know, there's a few more things I want to take a look at before we hop back into the next game. One of the things to kind of do if you're here or if you're at home watching, Ninja actually had a really dope kind of exclusive hoodie. Would you like one of those things? Would you like one of the crazy World Cup shirts that we have? You can totally get your hands on one. Head on over, retailroad.com. Get yourself a nice shirt. We got some hoodies. We got hats. We even got the little drone that's the battle bus. It looks amazing. The top balloon. There you go. There's some on your screen. Also, that Drift shirt, by far, my favorite piece of merchandise ever. Those of you that really do know me, you know I love Drift. He's easily my favorite character. But just some cool things. If you're looking to get some World Cup exclusive thing, go ahead and take a look. Now, for those of you who have also been watching kind of all 10-week qualifiers long, you know we love Golden Boy. And there's actually one thing specifically he was kind of telling people after interviews. And that was, hey, when we get to New York, you're going to be in my hometown. Let's catch up and get a flight. Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Steve, what's like everyone else? Why is it just Golden Boy? Well, he's a Golden Boy, and he's selfish, and he wanted the pizza off for himself. Get called out. That's right, now the world knows. One of the few of those players actually took us up on the offer. They went out to they had a night on the town. So let's take a look together and check this out.
Hoe kan dat, schat? We zijn nog jonge parels.
Ja, ik ben een grote parel.
Maar ik merk dat je echt er niet meer zin hebt de laatste tijd. Hoe kan dat? Zoals je deed met iemand anders.
Nope.
Vind je mij niet meer zo sexy als vroeger?
Gekkie. Gekkie.
just don't want to feel the L2 spam like. Oh, you don't want to feel the L2 spam?
I've watched them play a little bit. Him and Stompy, they're very like, I've seen them play aggro before. It's pretty scary. So if you have chemistry where you can play without even talking, you guys know what you're gonna do.
actually, and even hold off a consecutive 5 victories in 8 games to qualify for one of the weekends. Volks and Harpy, another kind of reference to Game 1. They had a great Game 1. We saw them picking up duos, but we haven't seen them necessarily make it through the end game. All they have to do is kind of slow it down here, and that's what they're trying to do, but being split up is terrible.
Also, in the distance, I just want to make note, Volky's is a very aggro controller player. He's another one. I think that we've seen a fun mixture. shock, sending them down low, forcing them into that engagement. Credit to Oslo now, who traps instantly. Says maybe he can get a cheeky trap elimination. Didn't work out for him there, but a top 3 placing for him. Certainly got to be happy with that one. And then it came down to the final moment when Calculator and Macwood together were able to push his player with their combat shotties. Boom, that's the game. And look how happy they were there.
So good. Gotta love the reactions right there.
Whew. What a game that was. Had a little bit of a slow ramp up, you know, but that's what Fortnite will do to you. You're just talking, you're having a conversation about where the positioning is going to be, and then out of nowhere, boom, you're in the action, you're in the fight, and things start to get wild. Great game there for Mac winning Calculator. Calculator winning on the world stage, man. Look at that. Eat your heart out, Reddit.
I gotta say, you know, I'm sure he's proved a lot of people wrong, and you have to respect it.
Yeah.
But, Golden Boy, I want to see where we stand here.
Where are we right now? So at the time, it's still going to be Zeke with 38 points and that victory royale for game 1 and 16 eliminations. Mega Dubs second place, looking pretty. No victory royales for them thus far. You saw Zectra on Vinny do the same thing, but it's a Calculator, and now with that jump up to 6th place, they have 100 points total, 12 eliminations in that game. They're finally in that top 10.
I want to take it one step further. Bad Sniper and Oslo jump up to 13 total eliminations. They didn't have anything up until this point. They just had one great pop-off game. Yeah. Suddenly, they're in the running here. It is anyone's game in the top 10 because you have to be consistent. And again, there's always those wild cards, those pop-off moments. And here's a look at page 2. Any of these guys are still in the running.
We got Bell and Scarlet, who've been wrestled out of the top 10. Japanese duo who had a premier game in game number 1. Benji Fishy, Mr. Savage saw their demise earlier on. They're going to have 13 points there. We just saw the standings, and we're in game 3. These games are going to be so critical. Games 3 and 4 really set that tone, because once you get into like game 5, a lot of players are going to be down low. Like, there's opportunity for you to 20, which is where you're going to start to get a lot in the front. Sitting in 10 right now. Oh, feeling very nice about their current standings. For game 3 to be and then performing so well.
And that's the crazy part. Everyone has been rooting for them. They're like that wild card that came out of nowhere, and they really swept the competitive community hard lately.
Yeah, that's right. So I think it worked. We have Jordan standing by with our winners from game 3. Jordan, take it away.
In a really showing up and showing off today. It's amazing. I have to say, calculated game here from Calculator and Macwood. Well utilized. You dominated high ground, seemingly all of the game. Walking through that process of getting that high ground, attaining, and then dominating for the rest of the game.
Well, we were able to get some lucky eliminations on that outer circle of 4th zone, I think it is, and we were able to use our mats to build up. We were lucky enough to get half the map, and we were able to just beam people out of the air, hold high, and got lucky with a couple zones.
Amazing. Well, I mean, again, you had 3 games left to go. The strategy, is it going to continue to shift around a little bit, or are you guys going to maintain what you've been doing thus far?
I didn't hear the question.
Strategy, maintaining thus far. You guys have a very calculated and very patient game, seemingly leading all the way up to the end of the end game. Right, walk me through your strategy for the end of the next 3 games.
Shoot them in the head.
Shoot them in the head. You heard it here first. Back to you, GV and Monster.
Calculator gets one opportunity to show people his prowess and knowledge of Fortnite. He just says shoot them in the head. You got it.
Some people, it's just that simple, and hey man, maybe he's just wired that way, right? We're wired differently. Calculator is clearly got his.
What's the one doing? Macwood, he looked so great. You would expect the young Calculator to be the one that leads the charge on slaying, but Macwood, man, holding it down and get ahead of ourselves here. I mean, right? But I think it's just important to note that you have to have
last 3 games. Gentlemen, take it away.
Well, if you want hype, got you covered, baby, because these games have been incredible. And if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. We're in the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Game 3 just concluded. We had 3 different winners across 3 different games. This is our duos competition. These players are playing for a lot of money and prizing. So much on the line here. Lives will change forever after today for those players that are on the stage and some of the folks you're seeing on your screen right now in, well, I would say in a different situations that they find themselves in. You got Vinny and Zexro, they're right there. Zay and Sap, 3 games in, still holding on to first place. It has been wild stuff. Welcome on Golden Boy alongside with Monster D-Face here, and it's been a great day. Really, there's nothing more that you could possibly say about it. And as I had mentioned before, the prizing, the money that these guys are battling it out for, this is it. First place will take home $3 million. Second place gets $2.2 million. Like, that's just absurd. You get in the, where is this here?
4 millionaires, 4 millionaire duos before the weekend is over. Not to mention all the fame and clout that comes with it. So I think you'll be pretty well off at that point. But everyone's a winner here. We're here to celebrate all of the competitors that made it this far to the Fortnite World Cup final stage, because those 10 weekends of qualifications were not easy.
Yeah, when you get into 10th place, that's where you really start to rack up the coin. But Game 4 now about to begin. Here we go, folks. Let's see who's going to come out on top. We've had 3 different winners, but our top performers have been consistent through and through. Are we going to see a repeat winner? Are we going to get a new one to add to the list? It's now time. The battle bus is loaded up. Let's start Game 4.
And you know what? Every game so far, we've seen a new winner. I love that. Same thing with the Pro-Am. There was always some new duo showing that, hey, we've been playing this game. We're ready to take a victory. Everyone here has the potential to come out on top, and you see it unfold in those final moments.
Throughout the weekend, we've been doing interviews, meeting with fans, and talking to people, and a lot of folks have asked, who do you think is going to win? And I know it sounds like a cop-out answer, but I'm very real with you all. I have no freaking idea because it truly is up. It's up in the air. This is a battle royale game. At any point in time, you can have Macwood and Calculator just having the game of their lives in Game 3, and now look, boom, they're going to be sitting in the top 10.
I mean,
how do you even predict that?
We nearly saw it with Zay and Sap. I think anyone with good logic can clearly put their money on people that have had prior experience, but even that is not enough, because Macwood and Calculator showing that, hey, you know what? We don't even need that. We're here to slay.
Dubs and Mega, they're in second place. They made their names in these qualifiers that led us up to this point. They did not find themselves in land. This is the first time these young men are up there playing on this stage. When I was their age, I couldn't even believe that I would be capable of doing something like that. And they're doing it, and they're doing it with style. And then, to make matters worse for everyone else in the server, they've been so consistent, deadly through.
Yeah, that's right. And they're in second place, no victory royale. So just showing that if you step to their box, you're gonna get hurt. We saw Mega with a masterful, and I mean beautiful performance under pressure. He didn't even blink an eye, still fighting other players, fighting his way out of that desperate situation. Volks and Parpy, let's just hop into this duo right here. We'll talk about him a little bit. They are known for sticking to the hip in PvP. Earlier today, we saw Volks get traded out, but it wasn't just like an easy trade. They were actually winning the engagement up until that point, just showing that they have the skill. And that's the OCE region, right? One of the most feared regions here at the qualifiers, because of the fact that you just had to get a ton of elims. You had to be #1 in the region.
When talking to players, I would ask them, what are you looking to avoid? And every time, if it was, you know, the NAU players, they would say, I'm just trying to avoid OCE or Brazil. I don't want to have to deal with that. Because they play the hyper aggro style, and they just don't care who you are. They're going to go for the fight.
I mean, you saw Scarlet and Bell in that first game. I truly thought they were going to take the whole thing. It was so close.
Even Sinnoh on the Pro-Am yesterday, another top player.
He finished second.
Finished second. And he was just I know it's a pro-am, obviously a different competition there, but he was just going to the box. He didn't care. Not a care in the world for him. Now both five player.
He hit him once for whites already, so that means there is no shield on that player. You can have up to 100 effective shield. That player's dangerously weak, and let's just keep an eye on him. He doesn't know if he slipped out already, and says, you know what, I'm going to go back to my teammate. It's a little too risky getting split up here.
Play for the mid to late game in this situation now, but 7SSK is going to be dealing once again with Spades and Crimson. Seems like just a constant for them. They cannot seem to win out on this fight. Crimson's going to be down though, so the advantage could be going in the favor of Jamside and 7SSK. Spades going to have the high ground, now having to deal with a 1v2 as he
He joined us in. Wait, he joined. Oh, Phase Blade. Oh, hi, Phase Blade.
My thing's glitched. I can't like. I got the item, but I can't exit from the item thing.
Oh, come on. Well, please start the application now.
Wait, I'm gonna restart Fortnite. Just don't join. Don't start a game, okay?
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna shoot it anyway.
Start a game.
Initial. Oh, he okay. Jason, okay. We won't kick him anyway. Okay, let's play creative a bit. Or Jason, do you want to play creative or not? Okay, let's put creative on. Ready up, guys. Okay, or we can just do play some houses. Houses. Hi, Falcon.
Who joined Phase Blade?
Yeah, that's Jason's friend. Okay, ready up.
We're not doing Team Rumble.
Okay, what should you do then?
Ask Jason, what should he do? Who should he
Pop
kick?
on. He said pop on.
Why pop on?
Okay. Creative! Yeah, let's do creative, he said.
This is Zone Wars.
Oh yeah, it's calm. This is
Go Jason, Zone Wars.
Okay, Jason, we're gonna do Zone Wars, okay? Hey, just tell him. Oh yeah, creative. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, we're doing creative, Jason.
Zone
Okay?
Wars.
Yeah. I said Zone was Jason. Jason, I said Zone was.
Come on, ready up.
Okay. Do.
Oh yeah, I'm better than Jason now.
Look! To be honest, I think both of you are good. Yeah, we are doing Zone Wars, Jason. Creative? Yeah, and creative, we're doing Zone Wars.
Okay, I'll put it in.
Oh, the thing comes in creative as well. Hey, Jacoby, you there?
Yeah, put the code in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put it. Okay, yeah, you put it in. World Cup Warzone. World Cup Warzone. You play this? Play, go inside.
No, not there.
We can't make it actually fun. Let's just try this.
Nah. Okay.
Come on, let's try a bit. A bit, like one match. Let's try one game of this. Oh, Jason. Started again. I'm expecting Jason. How about you?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Game starting. Wow, what did he do? Look at Jason.
What did he say? Should he do it?
Yeah, he said yeah, it's cool. Here, it's loading. Yeah, it's like a cool map. Yeah, it's a cool map. I'm watching the World Cup match while we're playing. Okay. I don't know what to do, but okay. Hey, where do you got the guns from? Hello. Hello. He found him. Where? What do you do, man? This? Oh, it's storm. Okay, okay, fun. It's a storm and this. Where do you get your weapons from? Hey, have you got weapons yet? Hey, Falcon.
Yeah.
Have you got any weapons?
Yeah.
Well, how? Where do you find them, man?
No, I don't have got no weapons.
I haven't either. I only have ammo boxes. I found ammo, your ammo. Oh, yeah, I found the weapons. I found weapons.
Where?
Here. Oh, I mean not her weapons, healables. Oh yeah, it's really zone wars, Jason said.
I found chests!
Yeah, Lux to leave. I mean, go return to hub. Return to hub. It's boring. So boring. Like, what the flip? Okay, yeah, put zone wars in.
I've already put it in.
Okay. Oh, okay, come. Woohoo! In I go. What's it? He didn't start the game yet because I probably think. Wait,
I'm
return to hub.
No.
The music actually sounds so cool.
Already?
Not yet, not yet, not yet. Jason knows that.
Not this one! Not this one, the hard one!
No, hide one, what do you mean? No, let's play this.
I'm spectating.
Yeah.
It's just me and this random
Dude, lol. Okay, okay, let's play after this thing. It's gonna take a bit, dude.
So you guys spectating?
Milo was spectating with Jason. So he can tell me where he is, probably.
You guys tell me where he is? Guys tell me where he is?
Yeah, okay. Oh, I know where he is. He's breaking good. He's shooting a build or something. Oh, now he's... Wait, is he attacking good? He broke like one build and now he's like starting to fight someone. Oh, I think I found him. Oh yeah, I found him, I found Jason. Come.
He's 1 health.
Oh, Jason's 1 HP. By the way. Jason, take. Look, I need. Wow, Jason, wow. Jason's solo, he's probably gonna do. Yeah, Jason's solo.
He's lost.
Yeah, I know. He's Jason's solo, by the way.
What? My one is right.
No. Oh, Falcon, up to you.
Bye.
Yeah. Oh, he's solo, 29 health. 29, man. 29 health. Come on. Oh, okay. No. Actually, no, I support both of you, by the way. Jason's there, man.
No!
No, oh, man.
It's 14 meters. What difference is 14 meters?
Okay, let's play again.
You my team.
No, there's no teams. There's no teams.
Now you be my team now. Then when we kill everybody, then let's fight. Okay?
This is gonna be fun. Lots of people.
Yeah, it's fun.
I wasn't trying to do it. I wasn't want to try. Oh, I killed Jason.
Oh, you killed Jason. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. I got one of the best and one of the worst. Both combined together, so I don't really know how to express it. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's my debacle, leave. Look.
Oh, cool. Oh, what? No, I should tell you something like this glitch. I hate that. It's basically a glitch, yeah. I go out of my building, yeah, and all of the time died. What? Oh, flip's sake. Wow. Wow, I hate these glitches. Wow.
You got on my team.
No, I didn't shoot you. I died from the storm somehow killed me. That's a glitch. Oh, Falcon, get out! You get yourself out of that, man. Yeah, Jason's terrorist. He's terrorist. Oh! Oh, wait, what? He won. He won. Wait, Falcon. Oh, yeah, he win. That was so close. Jason could have won. He's so lucky. He got on the ground first. So lucky.
I shot him in there.
Oh, draw. Yes, draw is a draw. You can say the draw. Yeah. Okay, it's a draw.
Some lucky fight.
Exactly. That was sick, brother.
Papa.
The bullet comes out.
If that glitch comes again, I'm gonna actually sing. If the glitch comes again in this match, I'm actually gonna delete my Fortnite account.
Oh, laser Jason.
Okay. Oh.
I'm spectating you. I died.
Oh, come on, man. Why me, Falcon?
No, he can die with the big hole.
Jason,
oh, come on, not me. Come on, Jason. Why? Jason's spam, kind of. Well, kind of doesn't. Okay, I want Jason to win. Come on, Jason, win. I really believe in you. Wait, what? Falcon, are you alive? Oh, all of you alive. Okay, I want Falcon to win and Jason. No, I want it to be like how it was.
Falcon!
Oh, wow, Jason, he's so down. Oh, that was so close, Falcon. He's right above you, the window. Wow.
Falcon!
Come on, get yourself out of there. Oh, what? I didn't get that. Okay.
Easy win.
Yep. Okay, 2, 1. Don't respawn, nothing.
I put it in a trap.
Oh. Okay, brother. Oh, come on, why a heavy shotgun? Come on, you could have gave me a tack. Heavy shotgun, seriously? Seriously. Heavy shotgun.
Yeah, boom!
You lucky lot.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! No! Hey, what? Oh, come on, you again. You again. Didn't I tell you not to mess with me? Wow, okay, cool, easy kill.
fight.
Oh my god, Jay, what? I was the last person. You're kidding me. You're freaking kidding me. I saw somebody else was like. I saw there was 3 people left. I didn't know anything. Look at my skin, it's a mutant, man. Oh, I killed Jason somehow. Okay, cool.
Why tactical?
Yeah, it's cool. Tactical shotgun is cool.
No.
Yeah, it's cool. What do you mean? Wow, Jason. Jason. No, come on, Falcon. Why? Please. I'm not. Oh, okay, I killed someone. Come on, look. I thought you were someone else, look. That's why. Oh, Falcon, you're silly.
Easy.
Falcon, do you play on phone with controller?
No.
Oh, that's cool. How do you do that then? How you say good?
I actually know mobile.
Then how you say good, man? You say good.
Cause I'm experienced, I have a HUD, and I just good.
Okay, it don't matter. Oh, it didn't get me out of something. Okay, now dude. I swear I just lagged for like 1 second right now. Off it. Jason. Come on, I'm getting third partied. I swear I'm getting third partied. I'm getting third partied. What? Jason. Come on, kill some people, you're a camper. Wow, Jason. Come on, I think you're better than that. You thought you were better than that, lad. No, run not. No, it's all. Oh, no, come on, Locke. No. Okay, his face blades right on top of you. Ooh, some big move, face.
I switch.
What?
I got like a kill.
You can wear your headphones.
No, still, no. He's my friend. Yeah, I know he's your friend, Jason. He told us that 1,000 times. Oh, flip to move, please, Java. Please. Oh, God. I feel bad for Facebook.
2 wins in a row.
Yeah.
That's 2 wins in a row. Yep. No, like a real, like Zane was killer. Zane was. Not like a real.
Your buzz actually believed you like that. Lol.
But he actually got like 2 wins. I told him Zane was.
Yeah, I see. He actually. Okay, give me that loot, buzzer.
Not that thing. Yeah. Rifle.
Oh, the zone's coming in.
Yeah, you like my loot? Look.
Yeah, I do. No, come on, let's be friends. No, let's be friends. Well, why did you kill me, Locke? Okay, so I need to.
No.
Teacher! Jason won!
Huh? Play again then.
I can't play.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Go on favorite, go on infantry.
Ooh la la.
I got a good one. I got that as well. Oh man, the zoom. Hey guys, I'm gonna change my skin, okay? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna change my skin quick. Guys.
Jason got the win!
Shush, man. Jeez, dude. Hey, Falcon. Hey, Jack, are you there?
I'm leaving.
Why? No, it wouldn't let you. It's gonna let me join, but not you. So yeah, that's right. So,
oh, I won.
Did you? Oh. Hey guys, leave. Let's sing. We do it again. Hey, we couldn't let me. We got kicked out for some reason.
I'll invite you.
No, like sing. I'm in a lobby, but it didn't let me join. That's why. Come on. Please. Be ready up, look. It might work. Hey guys, can you sing? Come back to lobby, please. Guys, please.
Hey, tell Jason to leave. Why didn't just join? Ready up.
They didn't let me, trust me. No, I am readying up. We don't sing. Okay, I'm gonna make key party leader and then sing. I'm gonna ready up. Okay, now I'm gonna Okay, yeah, now it's working, I think. Okay, I made the party leader, by the way.
World Cup. World Cup.
Okay, just leave. Jason says he's gonna leave if you leave.
I'll leave after this round.
Okay. Man, look, she okay? He did. Look, stop. What?
Really telling you.
Hey, leave.
I hate you. I'll leave.
Okay.
Tell Jason to leave.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason, okay.
We're leaving. You're
Yeah,
getting
he
crazy.
is.
We're leaving. Yes. I can't leave.
Why?
My map's glitched.
Oh, come on, seriously. Oh, okay, hey, no. Okay, now come. Oh, okay. Hey, Jakovic, should you play a game or something? Or squads?
Nah. My girl.
Okay.
I'll invite you, bro.
Same.
My
I'm
brother
gonna
might
go
join.
off. I'm gonna probably go off in like 10 minutes. Man, look outside, man. It's so dark. And it's only 8, like, think. I mean, so many people. Oh, Falcon Ghost here. Hey, hi, Falcon Ghost. Hey, Jackville.
Hey, go to game chat.
Okay.
Everybody's in.
Hey guys, go game.
My work last shit has to go out. Your game. going to zone 1. I'm going into zone 1. Are you in it? Survive each other's tree. Let's see the message. Let's see what it says. Invite me to. Okay. So we're gonna go do ours, and you have to revive me 3 times, and you have to revive me 3 times. I'll revive you 3 times first. So we're gonna build a big thing. Get loads of wood, build a big. You give me all your wood, and I'll build a big thing, and you jump off, and I revive it 3 times. Then we do it another 3 times for you. Maybe in a different map. Wait, let's see when it is. Is it in 3 different matches? Let's see. I'm just gonna check. You can. But we're gonna go, even though if it's 3 different matches, still gonna do it. Okay. So now we're going all the way over here, sorry. Here, go to the block, but you have to jump off something. Well, after we kill these people. Actually, no, Jeremy, go over here. Okay, done. Tyrese, don't go to the block. I have a gun for you. Just don't go to the block. Come on, just run over here, Arrow. Take that. We're gonna build the big stairs, and I'm gonna have to revive you, and we're doing off the edge of the map, and then we'll both jump off the edge of the map. Okay, come on, follow me. Tyrese, follow me. Tyrese, what are you doing? We're off the edge of the vending machine, Tyrese. We're gonna be jumping off the edge of the map, Tyrese. Tyrese, there's no point getting that vending machine. We're jumping off the edge of the map. There's no point of there was no point of getting. Are we jumping off the map? Okay, no, we're not. Okay, that's fine. You jump off the. Go over here. I'm coming. We're gonna do this. Jump off that. And I'll be down here and I'll revive you. So jump off that. Jump off that. And then I'll do it. Then jump off and then I'll do it. No, Chinese. Not like that. Just jump, go on the zip line. Just jump off of it. Oh my god. So we'll do it next game. Okay, yeah, go up there. And then just jump off, but don't go onto the zip line. Just jump off it. Okay, do it one more time. Go. Try and once you see you're allowed to go on the zip line, grab the zip line, and then go up, and then just go up, sorry, just go up, doesn't matter about them, we'll get them after. They jump. Okay, come on then. Oh, I do it or do you wanna go? Okay, let's go. Come on, Tyrese. No. I'm coming to get Cheryl on the reboot now. I'm not gonna take any of the loot. No. And the loot is still there, by the way. No.
You like my ladder anyway, William? You like my ladder?
launch pad. Don't use that. Come here, have a launch pad. Okay, this time we're gonna jump off the map. I'll be back in a second, but when we're ready, go. I'm back. No. Mom! Connor was trying to put my deodorant in a glass. He was trying to. Yeah. Go there. Go on top of that mountain there. This mountain here. Go to this here. No, this mountain. Okay, you can't make it to that mountain, so let's go here. So jump down there, and I'll go. No, yeah. No, nothing there. Nothing there, so we're starting again. Don't jump down to the water, because then I won't be able to revive you. Just die straight away. And I'll die then. So, yeah.